So I'm a veteran teacher and trying something new next year with my environmental science class. I'm going to embed service learning into the course in order to help my students better understand their place and their choices that they make do make a difference. The course is so new that the Institute really kind of honed in on a few of the ideas that I wasn't quite sure of or aware of, and particularly student voice. Being a veteran teacher, I have all of these ideas of projects and things I want students to work on so they learn about their community in terms of environmental science. But I never really thought about student voice in service learning and how that's important in the ownership of their learning during the process. I think service learning is a tool that helps students in several ways, especially with connecting with their community. And in our community, there's not much connection with the environment itself. And so teaching my students how to be environmental stewards through service learning is going to help them make the connection. In our community ethnography project that we did today, it was an experience I've never experienced before. I've never really looked at a town through the eyes of the people and made connections between the people and the history. I like going to old towns and looking at the history, but I've never heard the history from the actual people that were from the community and making that connection. In our community back in Indianapolis, we actually have a senator that is from our community, Senator Lugar, and he has the Lugar Farm in our tree farm in our community. And so I think that would be a great connection with the students in terms of doing an ethnography project and figuring out more about the history of our community, because Decatur is very rich in its history, especially now that we have a huge transient population. How is that too going to affect the future in terms of writing our future history? So Decatur Township has its rich history in the people that have families generation after generation in the community. And as the community developed, we went through things like desegregation, where we had students bust in. Now we don't have that. Another thing is students that we refer to as transient students, where we have students moving into the area because maybe they're living with mom for a while and then they move out of the area and live with another relative, move back in, that kind of thing. So we have students moving in and out of our community on a regular basis.